What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Tom Trips Out, and in this episode we're checking out the Artisans Angkor Living Museum. My name's Tom, this is my trip out.
Well, hey everybody, come along with me. Take a trip to a place to fight without sea. Meet people, live foods, see the joy they bring, and how much it costs to try new things. Well, come and watch me on my trip out. My name's Tom, this is my trip out.
So here we are, I'm in Siem Reap, and I found this really cool exhibit that we could take a walk through and check out. It's called the Artisans Angkor Living Museum. I spoke to a guy and he was really nice, gave me a visitor pass, it was free, and he explained like the areas are all numbered and start over here. He said go into here is number 1. And in this place, there's people doing all kinds of artisan artwork and trades and stuff. So it's like making silk scarves with a real loom, woodworking, stonework, you know, and they make probably these things in the garden are probably some of the examples they've done with stonework here. But he did let me know today's Saturday, and he said there's way less workers actually doing the stuff, because they mostly work Monday to Friday, but we can still go through and see all the equipment, and hopefully there's someone working. Wow, check this out, there's a pond over here. Haven't even gone in yet and it's already beautiful. Let's get in there to number 1. Artisans Angkor, Cambodia. It's very nice, and it's air conditioned in here, which is great. It's just starting to get hot outside. You can see I'm sweating. It's such a relief. So we'll go this way. And I can see there are some people working even though it's Saturday. Take a look at this stuff. So that's why they've got 3 looms here that are not being woven yet right now because it's Saturday, but they still got some. And they look like they have some examples here of some of the textiles they're making. Very commonly they make scarves. Yeah, like, see the scarf that's around this mannequin here? This one too. And coming out of here, the last stop is a gift shop, so we'll see that near the end. This is cool. I'm really glad it's air conditioned. Oh, look at that spinning wheel. I saw a wheel like this one time when I went to the Lotus Farm tour, and they were taking little fibers and using this wheel to, I guess, put them together and turn it into these purple spools here. And I remember in the Lotus video, they had something like this too, and what it was, it's a way to measure it. So every time the string goes around once, that's a meter. So then you can come over here and count across all the threads. If, you know, they look a little frayed there, but you can count from left to right all the threads, and you know how many meters you have. Right? Who needs a guide when you got Tom taking you around everywhere? Wow, here's some more figures and stonework behind. I guess that'll be in the next few sections. There's woodworking and stonework. There was a side door right beside the loomers there. And now this is the woodworking shop we're about to go in. Wow, it almost looks like stone. So they have a small display here that shows the step-by-step process of how they create one of these wooden figurines. Let's take a look at what happens here. So step one, the shape of the piece is roughly designed on the wooden block. So they just draw the design onto a wooden block with paper like that. Then they carve out the main shape. Then the statue's polished to remove any tool marks. Then they put like a wax coating to make it shiny and protect the wood surface. And that's the step-by-step right here. So from what we just learned, it looks like he's on step 2. He's cutting out the main shape of it. Every table has a vise on it. And here's one with a piece of work partway done on there. Looks like there's, these look like paintings, but they're really made up of tiles, if you look close. That's cool, hey? This is pretty interesting. It's a lot bigger than I expected. And you can pause and look out into the water. There's a fish down there. I don't know if you could see it. Try to zoom in on them. There's a couple people working away. It's like metal work where you engrave into soft metal. He's making small boxes with like design and engraved into it. There's an example of what she's doing here. Instead of a guide taking you around everywhere, I wish they just had a guy standing in the corner here where if I just had one small question I could ask and then carry on by myself again. Because like that little area with the soft metal engraving, I don't know anything about that. That would be, they could tell me something interesting about that maybe, but then I want to say, you stay here, I'll keep going myself. So we'll keep going. So this must be the stonework. So same thing, here's a step-by-step. Pretty similar to the wood. They get it designed, then they cut out the main shape, polish it, and then finishing touches. Some heads. Cool. Well, it's good there's a couple people working. So here's one. It doesn't look quite totally polished. It's like the second last step, I think. And then you can see there's much more detail and a nice finish on it and polish. It's a more finished one. It's pretty cool that this is free. It's not even $1 or $2, but they'll send you through the gift shop at the end though. But that's fair, you gotta support the artisans. There's a whole bunch here in little showcases behind me. So I think that's it. We're heading into the gift shop now. Oh, thank you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Looks like a huge shop. It carries on way down there for a long way. So we'll work our way around and see what they've got. Maybe I'll look myself and then I'll find some areas of interest and then go back with the camera. Let's go. That could be something I would get. It's only $2 for chopsticks. It's like a little wooden bowl like that. This is like $8, $6. All right, so the second half of the store is more clothing and textiles and scarves and coin purses and everything they can make out of the fabric here. Let's take a little look around. A little wallet. It's kind of silky. A lot of women's clothing and bags and scarves. And this looks nice, eh? So this is cool. This is one we saw them halfway through working on when we were in the shop, and now here's a totally finished one ready to sell. And now we see the full story. It's a pulling a block with another guy pushing it here. So we're back over by the chopsticks. Now you can see they're resting on a little piece of wood, looks like a fish, so they don't touch the table. And they sell that separately too, right here. So those are $2 and the chopsticks are $2, so we'll get a set. Hey. Yeah, that's it. All right, and just like that, we are out of here. Well, we're making our way through the garden again. Yeah, I'd recommend this place because it was free. I ended up paying $5, but I got some chopsticks. So it's either the admission was free or the chopsticks was free, whichever way you want to look at it. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, there's many more I've got coming from Siem Reap while I'm here. Remember to hit the subscribe button. And until next time, remember, how you spend your days is the way you spend your life. It's never too late to start tripping out.